Hello there, and welcome to another weekly video tutorial. My name is Britta Swiderski, and this week we're going to be playing with some of the new summer limited edition distress inks and a new stencil from the Dilutions line by Ranger by Diane Reverly. I think I said that right. I really wanted to play with this, and I think it'd be really fun for a really cute and funky card. So that's why I'm making my a birthday card for my friend Vera. She's on the landscaping design team with us, and so we're doing a little blog hop as a happy birthday to her. So I wanted to do this quick card from start to finish. If you're tuned in for the configurations, I'll be starting that again next week. I've been feeling a little unwell this week, so I wanted to do something kind of fun and quick and easy, just so that I could put up a video and get back into the swing of things without being too complicated. So I'm going to start out by inking my cardstock with some Salty Ocean, and I'm going to put this on pretty liberally with my ink blending tool. Just notice that I'm starting off the side and working on. Okay, and now that I have this down, you can see I really inked it up really well because I'm going to be reacting this stencil with some water, and it's going to be really fun. And I have this bigger size because I thought it'd be fun to do a card front like this. And so I'm just going to line it up. I think I want to do it like this. Yeah. And I'm mixing up my paralyzed water. And then I'm just going to spray it down, and this mask will help the water just get where it's exposed, and then it'll interact with the ink because distress inks are reactive with water and should create a really cool watery shiny effect. So let's give this a try. I'll spray it a couple times and then see how it's reacting. Spray it more if I need to. Alright, I'll carefully lift this up so you can kind of see it working its magic. Very cool. That's really fun. I like that a lot. It's kind of blending out. So it is like, it's not a very precise look, but it is a really fun kind of watermark look. So that's really awesome. So I'm just going to let this dry for a few minutes, and then we're going to adhere this to our card and start putting our elements together. So now that our background is dry and gorgeous, I love it, we're going to work on our sentiment. And I want our sentiment to be nice and girly to kind of compensate for the blue and the blocky letters of the background. So I'm going to incorporate this sentiment set, this happy birthday, from the Say It All 4x6 by Hero Arts, CL574. And I'm going to stamp it on a block that's decorated with these edgeabilities from Spellbinders. So in order to use these Spellbinders, I'm just going to add some repositional adhesive to my card here. I'm just going to be using this bottom part. I didn't want to trim it before I die cut it because I didn't know how tall I want my sentiment to be. And then you just stick down your dies with some washi tape. This just helps keep them in place. And the cool thing about these edgeabilities is they fit right into each other. And they work like this across the board too. So if you have a scallop one, this will work in those scallops as well, even though this came with the bracket shape die. So that's why these are really awesome. And now you just add your top plate and run it through, and then as simple as that, you have this wonderful border. So peel it off, and look, you have this nice cute little border, and it's a little bit more girly to kind of complement the more masculine feel of the background. So now we can just stamp our sentiment right across this and then trim it down. And I want to make these hearts pink, so I'm actually going to use the pinked raspberry, or the picked raspberry, to ink up this strip of paper that I cut just with the same border die, and then it will fit easily behind the punched out pieces. So I'm just going to liberally put this on here. Set that aside to dry for a minute, and we can put our card together now. So I'm going to adhere this background onto some lilac cardstock from Hero Arts, And this will just add in another element of kind of girliness to balance out the bright blue. And then I can attach this to the back of my little happy birthday, making sure that this bottom edge doesn't show, but it just colors in the cutout pieces. Now I have my little cute fuchsia behind the cutouts, and I can go ahead and adhere this down to my card. And I actually went around the edges with a little bit of the Salty Ocean ink just to kind of tie everything together as well. And then I think to finish everything off, I just want to add a little bit of stickles. I'm just going to add them into my punched out parts. So you're creating a lot of dimension with this, and it looks really awesome and kind of ties in together with the background, of course. Now I'm just going to tap on this a little from the back to kind of even out all of my little puddles of stickles, and that will help give you a nice rounded finish. So here's the finished card. It's looking really great. I love the combination of the purple, pink, and blue, and this technique would work really well for any occasion that you wanted to do it with. I also really like that since the distress inks interact with water, you get this really cool sparkle and lightness effect that you can't do with very many other mediums. So I can't wait to try this on more projects. I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial, and thank you so much for watching. For a full list of supplies and more information on this card, check out my blog at brittaswiderski.com, and I will catch you again next week for another video tutorial.